Hello, everyone, and a special howdy do to all the members of Miss Toni Morrison's family there today to bear witness to this incredible moment in American history, honoring such a powerful legend. You know, Toni Morrison's books are in so many of our homes and abide in our hearts because she served as a catalyst for generations of readers over the years to understand the power of reading and words. It was over 20 years ago that I had a desire to start a book club, and everybody at the time told me it would never work on broadcast television. But I knew that what I wanted to do was to create an environment where people could gather and open our minds to explore great books. And over the years, I selected 4 of Toni Morrison's books to read as a community, more than any other author. And I remember when we had Toni on the show for the first time to talk about Song of Solomon, I shared with her that, Miss Morrison, sometimes your books are challenging and difficult for some people to read. And she said, well, think about how difficult they are to write. Correct. But difficult or not, what she was able to do through her words was bring people from all over the country and the world together in an entirely new experience. I recall being so surprised when women in Brazil and women in India and women from Asia and Mexico and all around the world, as well as the United States, were telling us how much they saw themselves as Pecola Breedlove in The Bluest Eye. And it was when she was there for The Bluest Eye that she shared one of her most profound stories. She told the story of being a young mother, raising Slade and Ford, and as young boys, often when they'd come into the room, the first thing she said, she would greet them with a critical eye. She said, she would ask, did you comb your hair? Pull up those socks, tuck in your shirt. Ford, you may remember some of that. She said she realized that her love for her boys and desire for them to do well was often met with a critical eye, but she realized that what children want to feel loved is, does your face light up when I enter the room? Do your eyes light up? Are you glad to see me? Ooh, my goodness, that was so powerful. So much so that at the time I could hear mothers in the audience gasping. It was such an enlightening moment. And I was at an airport recently and a woman came up to me and told me that that moment with Toni Morrison on the show changed the way she parented forever. I will be forever grateful for her work and know that we will always have Toni Morrison in our lives because we will always have her words. And now we have this commemorative stamp. So thank you everyone for being there today to honor her and her magnificent life.